This episode of My Two Satoshis is brought to you by Archer Tax Group. If, like me, you've incurred losses in 2018's crypto bear market, you need to contact Drew Karnowski for professional cryptocurrency tax consulting. Archer Tax Group can help you get the most from your losses from 2018. So visit archertaxgroup.com and schedule an appointment today. Mention Crypto Blood and receive 10% off of your tax planning services for any individual or business. Archer Tax Group, your crypto tax consultant.
How much money you got?
How many cryptos you got? A lot. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is February 11th, 2019. Shout out to my man Kevin Gonzalez for this song request. I love this song. I actually like the video even more, so thank you for that song request, 21 Savage, a lot. What's good, people? Hope you guys doing well today. And yes, today is Monday, back into the swing of things. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Today we're going to be looking at two articles that really were intriguing to me, and I thought you guys would like to hear about this. Are dApps dead? Like, I've got some crazy statistics on dApps that may surprise you. Most dApps aren't being used, and it's not just on Ethereum, though this article does focus on Ethereum. It is a problem across the board. So we're gonna look at this article about how there literally is almost no one using these dApps. And we're tracking this through dApp Radar. So we'll take a look at this article out of Bitcoinist in a second. The second article, I told you guys, I knew it, Bakkt pushed back yet again to late 2019. And you know, to me, it's just solely gonna be dependent on the health of the cryptocurrency market. So even at the end of 2019, if things aren't moving up and there is an additional interest in this crypto asset, then it's going to get pushed back again. I think it will come, but as I stated last year, once I saw that first delay, I knew we would see more delays to come. So we're going to take a look at the details about Bakkt delaying their exchange. So yeah, we'll take a look at those two articles in a second, people. Let's go ahead and take a look at the market cap. We are currently at $121 billion in the market cap. Look at that leg up, boy. God, we did take advantage of this move on Ethereum and made a good amount on that trade. But yeah, just kind of plateaued right now. I'm a little concerned if we stay this way for another day or two, we may see a Bart Simpson where we just head, you know, we do one of these and then we do this and then we go right back down, and then I could just do this. Oh, I'm a horrible drawer, I know, but that's your Bart Simpson there for you. So I hope we don't do this, but it is possible. It is definitely possible. So let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin price. It looks very similar to the market cap, as you can see. Just a lot of sporadic movements going on. This move here was pretty much because of the rumor that the SEC was going to pass the Bitcoin ETF eventually, and actually that whole, I did a video on it, that whole thing was blown out of context. So I'm gonna be honest, I see us heading back down. I see us heading back down at some point after, you know, bulls realize that this won't continue upward, and we just may trade in this range for a few months. Who knows? But I don't see new highs anytime soon, especially with all of the fundamental catalysts being taken out of the market. We don't have anything to look forward to from a price sparking initiative, a price upward movement initiative. There's nothing that's going to do that. Now, again, I've told you guys over and over again, the technology remains the same. It works great. Bitcoin is going to perform the same at $1 as it would at $1 million. Though I don't think we're going to $1. I'm just making the analogy so you guys can understand the tech. It's nothing wrong with the tech. This is all the speculation part of the tech that we're dealing with right now. And as you can see here, we did very well the last two trades. This trade went short, covered here, went long, and then that big move up, we took all of that move from here to here on the algorithm. Automated trading, 17% on that trade. Big move, especially when you're talking leveraged money. You're trading 10,000 on leverage. That's $1,700 move. 20,000. You get the picture. That's $3,400 for that trade. And I've got people that's trading 40 and 50,000 per trade on, leveraged up to 40 or 50,000. So good money made on those last two moves actually. And so if you guys do want to sign up for that, you can. The link is in the section below. BitMEX algo, long, short, sign up today. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first article, and that is out of Bitcoinist, and it is about Ethereum dApps. And it talks more than just about Ethereum dApps, but this is the primary focus. 93% of Ethereum dApps had 0 transactions today. So it says Ethereum has 40 times more developers than its closest peer, but 86% of Ethereum dApps had 0 users today, and 93% had no transactions at all. Much of the Ethereum community shrugs off the fact that the price of ETH has been on a pretty much year-long free fall. After all, it's not designed to be money anyway, but a developer platform with the largest number of dApps and developers in the industry. It is not just a little bit worrying then that the sweeping majority of ETH dApps are little more than tumbleweed blowing in the wind. The main topic of conversation in the industry is always how to bring cryptocurrencies to the masses, how blockchains can overcome their multiple issues, scale to onboard more users, uncomplicate their cumbersome processes, improve security, and convince users their offer is better. But when you look at the statistics below, it's clear that we're nowhere near that point yet. So this is a tweet from Kevin Rook, and it says here, there are now 1,375 live ETH dApps, but 86% of them had 0 users today, and 96% of them had 0 transaction volume today. Across all platforms, there are now 1,828 live dApps. 77% of them had 0 users today, and 85% of them had 0 transactions. So the latter statistics group there is encompassing all of the smart contract blockchains. So it's just not ETH, but of course ETH having the majority of the dApps it really illustrates what state we are with dApps and their usability, or the use of them, I should say. Of the 1,375 live ETH dApps, most of them have next to no users or transactions. This is not a new problem for Ethereum though. In fact, Bitcoinist reported back in July of last year that just 2 self-confessed pyramid schemes were the most popular dApps on Ethereum at the time. It seems that finding a consistent user base is more problematic than some people thought. A quick glance at the top 10 dApps on dApp Radar at the moment shows that most popular ones are with gamers. 7 out of 10 of the highest performing dApps currently are in the gaming and gambling categories, with the other 3 being exchanges. Despite the low usage figures, Consensus MD Lori Kehoe told Bitcoinist that he was still very much convinced in the longevity of Ethereum. So it goes on to say here that the problem isn't only with Ethereum either. In fact, of the 1,828 live dApps on all platforms, 77% had 0 users and 85% had no transactions today either. The same problem spreads to EOS and Tron, and the same types of dApps went out games and gambling. The leading dApp in terms of users in the past 24 hours at 7.8 thousand is Tron-based game Epic Dragons. Exchanges are also crawling up the rankings with decentralized exchanges like IDEX, but with just 885 users in the last 24 hours, there are plenty of personal blogs that get more hits than that. So it goes on to say here, if cryptocurrency naysayers wanted proof of lack of adoption, they need look no further than dApp Radar. This clearly shows that despite the tremendous hype, speculation and not usage drives cryptocurrency value. To further demonstrate that point, several major cryptocurrencies are tied to blockchain platforms, including Polymath and ELF. Just take a look at Polymath's performance over the last week, yet it still has a market cap of 28 million. And we've got 0 activity here, people. So are all of these, altcoin investors, are we delusional? Or are we just a little ahead of our time? I think the technology just isn't simply ready yet. and that could possibly still translate into lower prices for a lot of these altcoins going forward, because a lot of them shouldn't have the valuations that they do, you know, from a market cap standpoint. But you guys let me know, are dApps dead? Did they ever come alive? Honestly, maybe that's the case. Maybe we're just not there yet, and we're going to see more activity in the future, but I'm not convinced yet. Definitely not a good look for the usage statistics of these dApps right now. Pretty disappointing, and you know, we got a long way to go here. That's what that should illustrate to you guys. The second article is out of AMB Crypto. It says Bakkt's launch pushed to late 2019, informed CEO of ICE. Wow. Didn't I tell you guys this would happen? Jeff Sprecher, the chief executive officer of ICE, announced that the firm's digital asset platform Bakkt will be expecting a launch later in 2019. Sprecher made this announcement during an earnings call on Thursday, reported the Toshi Times, while discussing ICE's financial results for Q4 and the year of 2018. Sprecher disclosed that the company spent over $1 billion on strategic initiatives, which also included its launch of the digital asset platform, which is Bakkt. ICE is the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange and operates in 23 leading global exchanges. The chief financial officer of the company, Scott Hill, further shared his expectations on the investments Bakkt will be bringing in as per its current financial review. Hill said, "Our investment in Bakkt will generate 20 to 25 million of expense based upon the run rate in the first quarter. We will update you on progress at Bakkt and the level of investment as we move through the year." When Sprecher was asked about the returns or revenue growth expected for the recent investment, including Bakkt, he described the crypto platform as a moonshot bet for ICE. So he says here, so it's a bit of a moonshot bet, and it's being organized in a manner that is very different than the way ICE typically does business. They're well along in building out an infrastructure that I think you'll see launched later this year. Sprecher clarified that Bakkt is an independent entity of ICE, as it has its own team and infrastructure. The CEO further informed that the project has independently garnered the attention of high-profile investors and partners, including Starbucks and Microsoft, reported Cointelegraph. The publication reported Hill concluding that Bakkt is more of a long-term project instead of a 2019 focused agenda. Bakkt was announced in August of 2018 by ICE and was set to launch in early 2019. However, the date was postponed due to ongoing deliberations with the United States Commodity Futures and Trading Commission. And I think actually it was supposed to launch in late 2018 initially. Then it moved to early 2019, and at that which point I said they're still not going to launch. And now we're looking at late 2019, guys. So what are your thoughts? What do you think is really going on behind the scenes? Are they just waiting for more hype, more interest in the whole cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, commodity, digital asset movement? I think they are. I think, you know, 2018 really spooked a lot of people, a lot of institutional investors, and I think that interest dropped, and it kind of put Bakkt and ICE on hold for moving forward. So we'll have to see. You guys let me know your thoughts about that. That's crazy. Just trying to bring you guys the real news, no spin at all. Hope you guys enjoy that. So again, shout out to my man Kevin Gonzalez for that song request. 21 Savage a lot. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and that's my 2 Satoshis for February 11th, 2019. I'm out of here. Holla!